Adams Oshomole. So today I hear that those who were so powerful yesterday are now hungry. I say they be. Former Edo State Governor and Senator representing Edo North, Adams Oshomole has spoken about how quickly political power can rise and disappear. He made the remarks during an interview on Symphony, where he discussed leadership responsibility and the dangers of abusing authority. Oshomole said Nigerian politics has shown many times that people who once seemed untouchable can suddenly lose relevance. Yes, so that's what Wike doesn't realize, that it can happen to you. It can happen to you when situation changes. He explained that when power is not guided by strong values, it often leads to pride and the urge to oppress others. So today I hear that those who were so powerful yesterday are now hungry. He explained that when power is lost, it exposes how empty intimidation and excessive authority really are. He added that this should serve as a warning to current leaders who think their influence will last forever. Oshomole said his strength in public life comes from his background in the labor movement. According to him, union activism teaches patience, courage, and humility. But you are no longer humble, Oshomole. He said leaders who come from struggle are better prepared to face pressures and attack, even when those attacks come from people in power. He also spoke about the importance of family values and good upbringing. He said people who know who they are and where they are coming from are more stable when faced with sudden changes in status or public opinions. On leadership, Oshomole said he believes in reforms, even though they often bring resistance. He explained that meaningful change is usually uncomfortable, but it is necessary for long-term development and national progress. He warned against using power to fight personal battles. According to him, history always judges such actions badly. This advice that you are giving now, you know the owner of the advice. Why can't you just call the person's name and say, oh, it is you I'm talking about, because you obviously know the person that you are talking about. According to him, history always judges such actions badly. He said public office should be used to serve the people, not to bully opponents or silence critics. He also talked about women in leadership, describing them as strong, focused, and detail-oriented. He said empowerment should be based on ability and merit, not just empty talks. To conclude, Oshomole advised leaders to stay humble and principled. He reminded them that power is temporary, but integrity and legacy last. He said what truly matters is how leaders are remembered after they leave office. This is your advice. You know, use that when you were living as when you were governor of Edo State. You yourself, you didn't use that advice for yourself. Odagwe Sama says, no wonder it is said that no one knows how his face looks like. Yes, Oshomole, you did the best you can do as governor. But when more powers was given to you, you describe yourself as the Supreme Court of APC. Exactly. With your power, you took Edo State from discipline and digital era. We were back to analog and zigzag public life. Like, what is going on in Edo State right now? So yesterday I saw some old men and women carrying placard and saying, oh, there's no problem in Edo State. Oh, nobody is attacking us. Oh, Edo State is safe. Oh, and I'm like, what is wrong with you people? It is really back to analog and zigzag life. Like, it's annoying, and it's because of that Bebolo where they put for there. And who put him there? It is you now, Oshomole. It is you. Peter says same thing will come to you. Exactly. Same thing will come to you. Ilechukwu says useless comments from a confused megalomaniac pimp masquerading as a leader in Nigeria. As Emma says, humility. Who is telling you, like, we are talking about humility? You, Oshomole. Beji says a message to Wike. Exactly. Osho to sabi the dirty game. You all are criminals and will rot in jail when revolution comes. Exactly. The message is for Wike, but I don't know why he was not bold enough to mention Wike's name and say, now yeah, they follow talk. And now look says, same fate will definitely befall you all political criminals calling themselves leaders. HMB says hunger is an understatement. You will meet yours if you do good or wrong. Peter Onyeleche says, who is this short politician preaching to when he is guilty of what he's advising? Do you get? That's why I said this advice, he didn't use it for himself. He didn't use it. Why are you now advising another person? Well, it's okay. Ola says that's a big lesson for you all that are powerful today to learn, as tomorrow is just a train stone. Francis Oji says the same will apply to all those who think that looting the people's money will stop them from being hungry. As they loot it, they will lose it to looters too. Oluwafemi says, including you, brother, you have done it before, and you can preach to yourself. Come says, some job at the point at himself, not be small thing. Okay, says what God cannot do does not exist. Now, Allah so much. Christopher says, like Amici, Abi. Guy says, are you not included in this story? Like, seriously, you are part of it. You are part of it. And Nipton says, beware, all of you that are power drunk and boastful today will suffer the same fate in the very nearest future. So keep your mouth shut. Usman Ali says, you too, Osho, will soon join them, no matter how. Otto Atoye says, I hope your brother Wiki is reading this. That's one that is power drunk. Advise him, please. He doesn't seem to know all these things. Master D says, that's why you don't want to leave the assembly. No, Wiki wishes to leave Tinubu. No, Tinubu wishes to leave Lagos State. And so on and so forth. But one day, you all shall leave. Audrey Ukpai says, you still remain the best Labour leader we once had. Ajata says, because they lose public money and it's a cost. Atana says it will soon reach Oshomole turn. Albert says yes, it's turn by turn. It will get to you soon. These are stomach infrastructure politicians. These are the type of politicians that we have in Nigeria. Former David says while Buhari was president, he also made Oshomole irrelevant. That was how Oshomole started campaigning among his people, asking them for forgiveness, the same way Wike told Rivers State recently. If not for Tinubu who brought Oshomole back, don't take all these politician talk seriously. Only Obi and Oti has made a difference, shown character, exactly. Even Oshomole that is talking like this, same. Ezekiel says, look at this monkey. I say, I get bad mouth. Can you imagine the kettle calling pot black? No be smart thing. Adams, they are hungry but not poor. When a rich man is hungry, it means he needs politics money to spend freely and stay relevant. So, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.